Hey there, my incredible angling family. Your favorite fishing buddy is back, and today we're diving deep into what promises to be a truly special day on the water. Friday, September 26th, 2025. Forget your worries, because the bite might just surprise you. Why, you ask? Well, we've got some really interesting conditions brewing across our vast Canadian waters that could turn an ordinary fall day into an unforgettable fishing adventure. Stick around, because I'm going to share some golden nuggets of wisdom that will help you land some serious trophies. This day is shaping up to be a pre-winter feeding frenzy for many species, and you definitely don't want to miss it. Now, let's talk tactics for some of our most sought-after Canadian species friends. First up, lake trout. In late September, these magnificent fish are feeling that crisp fall water, and they love it. Look for them in colder waters, often in the shallows of clear lakes, especially where you find drop-offs or underwater structures. They're getting ready for the colder months, which means they're aggressively feeding. I'd recommend a medium-heavy spinning or bait casting setup. For lures, try casting large spoons in silver or blue, or deep-diving crankbaits that mimic their natural prey. Work your lure slowly over those deep edges, friends. A little twitch, a little pause, that's often all it takes to trigger a strike. Remember, they're preparing for winter, so they need to pack on the calories. Next, let's talk about the mighty northern pike. These toothy predators will be super active as the water cools, and they'll be holding in areas with fresh green vegetation, not the browning weeds. Think along the edges of weed lines or submerged timber in shallower bays. A heavy-action spinning or bait-casting rod is your friend here, paired with a stout leader. For baits, go big. Large spinners, swim baits, or even oversized minnows are excellent choices. Cast them near cover and retrieve with a jerky, erratic motion. Pike are ambush predators, so entice them out of their hiding spots. And finally, for our friends targeting a walleye and bass, both smallmouth and largemouth. As the air temperatures drop, these fish tend to move towards shallower, warmer waters closer to the shoreline's vegetation. Look for them on rocky points, around submerged logs, or near weed beds. For walleye, a light to medium light spinning rod with jigs tipped with live minnows or soft plastics can be deadly. For bass, try spinnerbaits, crankbaits, or even Texas-rigged worms fished slowly along the bottom. The key is to find those baitfish concentrations, and the walleye and bass won't be far behind. Now, let's break down the conditions and understand why this day is so promising. Weather-wise, for Friday, September 26th, 2025, we're looking at some fairly stable conditions across much of Canada, which is fantastic for fishing. High temperatures will be around 23 to 24 degrees Celsius, cooling down to 9 to 11 degrees Celsius at night. This gentle cooling trend is exactly what stimulates fish activity. Atmospheric pressure is holding steady around 1020 kilopascals, or even slightly rising, which often spells good news for the bite. Wind will be relatively light, coming from the east at about 17 kilometers per hour, possibly shifting southwest at 7 to 8 miles per hour later in the day, meaning comfortable conditions on the water. We have only a 30 to 60% chance of showers, so expect mostly clear skies, especially as night falls. Water temperatures are definitely on a downward trend, which is a major factor. In northern regions, expect water temperatures to be below 10 degrees Celsius. In the larger lakes and coastal areas, while still cooler than summer, you might find averages between 15 and 22 degrees Celsius, depending on depth and specific location. This cooling water boosts oxygen levels and signals to fish that it's time to feed aggressively before winter truly sets in. As for the moon phase, on September 26th, 2025, we are in a waxing crescent phase. The moon will be around 4 to 5 days old, with about 19 to 25% of its surface illuminated and growing. While opinions vary, many anglers believe the waxing crescent phase can lead to increased fish activity, especially around moonrise and moonset. It's often seen as a period where fish are settling into a more consistent feeding pattern after the new moon. overall the general fish activity. Across Canada on this day should be quite good. It's early fall, a pre-spawn period for many species, meaning they're actively moving and feeding to build up energy reserves. The dropping temperatures and stable pressure are prime motivators. Expect species like lake trout, northern pike, walleye and bass to be particularly active. Given these fantastic conditions, stable pressure, cooling water, active pre-winter feeding, and a favorable moon phase, I'm giving our overall fishing forecast for Friday, September 26, 2025, a solid good to excellent. The bite should be consistent, especially for those actively seeking out feeding fish in shallower, oxygen-rich waters. So, my friends, get out there, enjoy the beautiful Canadian fall and make some memories. Don't forget to send me your pictures. Tight lines, everyone. And hey, if you found this forecast helpful, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments below what's your favorite fall fishing memory and what are you hoping to catch this weekend. Good luck, and as always, ni chvosta ni cheshwi, no tail, no scales.